business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands. Deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top. Stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a round-away girl to live in. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottle. Take 2 and pull out a little.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll buy some time right. Dancing away at the 35. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll drop to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's got room. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Smith catches left side. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hard throw, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
On second down, Eckler. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 2, Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's a dynamic run there by Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Sebastian Joseph Day able to get him for a loss of about 3. To try again after the sack. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That good for 19 and a first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Once again with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time he is in. Yes. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Herbert. Forced out to his left. He's got a man, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Eckler is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. It's a second down run with Sanders. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow. Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs. Now left side on the swing pass, and the tackle going to be made at the 38. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain. From the 38, Hurts. And once he's hit, he lost the football, put it on the carpet, and picked up by the Chargers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy. Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days. You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And some space here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This likely a must-have, third and goal. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got it.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts fumbles it, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made a habit of bars, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
Come alive in the dark. And I keep getting
Coach Madden, the fundamentals, keeping it old school.
I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to.
They better have a good ground game, because you just tightened up the airspace with this pick.
Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle and Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna. And that's
Oh yeah, you got DeAndre Hopkins, some of the best, if not the best hands in the business.
make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn on the lights.
He ain't hard to see, but he is hard to block. DeForest Buckner is a force at any point of the game. All right, Record Breakers versus the fundamentals.
Take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit is the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to.
Trey Moe here to give you a little push for your first swing through Superstar KO. Score 6, try for 2 more. Keep your opponent from making a score. May the best squad win. It's Superstar KO time. Let's start this thing off right. Fred Warner in for the tackle. Okay, halfway to the first down marker with that play. The percentages are in your favor now on second down. Looks to throw out the shotgun. And he's sacked. Brought down by Danielle Hunter. Record Breakers bringing extra DBs to make him think twice about passing. Drops back to throw here on third. And that's gonna be incomplete. The whole stadium knows what you gotta do. It's 4th down. 4th and long. Fundamentals looking to throw. Gets it to Juju on the slant. Great job on that tackle. He got close, but he wasn't getting the first. What you gonna do, offense? Defense seems to be in a giving mood today. You better take advantage. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's got the connection to a superstar. Smith-Schuster. Touchdown fundamentals. They'll look to throw. Going for Smith-Schuster. And they pick him off.
Chain, rock hard, and handle my business
Whatever you do, don't be afraid to improvise. The defense will show their hand, so take advantage. It's about the KO. They get in there, and Prescott is sacked. QB protection should not be the reason you lose, so don't let it be. Second down, Prescott to throw. Rolling right. Prescott's dropping downfield.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. Still trying to East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Jamal Adams in on that play.
Take two and pull out a little for my if God for me, who could be against me?
Clean sheet up down. Prescott on 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit, ball out, incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Second down, they'll run it. And he's across midfield into fundamental territory. I'll take this all game long. 3rd and 2? Oh, yeah. This should be an easy conversion. Now Dak. Eating a hit and the throw is incomplete. Man, rough rep for him. 4th down. Everybody's watching. You're in the 4th and short. Coach McVay's calling for the pass. That gets swallowed. The ball is out. Taking the win. It's the fundamentals.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. All of the diamonds are new.
Touchdowns don't throw themselves. So it's obvious Lamar has an arm. Stop playing with this man.
You just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Deep be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I pay.
Let's go, fundamentals. Fundamentals.
Get standing ovations, they can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose.
Some habits are good, and winning is one of them. Great start. Round 2 is now. Add to your win total if you can.
when I'm in my zone and get it going Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear it down, tear it down. Tear down, tear down, tear down. So my cardio, I used to get the run.
Don't make it easy on them. You got Ezekiel Elliott. They better tackle well. Ha ha.
Tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you still wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like
Let's go, fundamentals. GMP.
All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be.
You won 2 in a row. So far, it hasn't been much of a test. From here on out, you'll only face the best.
So terrific, accounts is so pathetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Check me out, now it's just that.
Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly.
I ain't never been a gangster, but I know
Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. Battle for the ball, and the D comes up with it. Oh no, it's... If you score, you win. It's that simple for you. They wasted their drive. Don't waste yours. First run, Ezekiel Elliott. See, coast that shake and bake on. Thick, out in front, going strong. The 40, at the 30 with daylight. The 20, passing the 10. See that, kids? Work on your fundamentals, and someday you can be scoring touchdowns. In Superstar KO, the fundamentals taking their 3rd victory. Moving to round 4.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with
Bobby Wagner ends, plays, period.
Just to fill a void. Confused, spoiled little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at.
Let's go, record breakers. Fundamentals.
What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people.
All I can tell you is, keep doing what got you here. Superstar KO round 4 is happening now. First possession of Superstar KO is about to start, and the crowd is ready for action. I believe we all are ready. First run, Ezekiel Elliott. Ramsey there for the tackle.
Being a great, slamming the door, jumping the gate. Cause the
Everybody loves big plays, but you better be able to make these type of plays too. On second down, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. Lamar Jackson dropping downfield. It could have been even more, but T.J. Watt had other plans. Nice game, though. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Now he'll move. Lamar Jackson dropping downfield. It could have been even more, but T.J. Watt had other plans. Nice game, though. Yeah, the field position is really good, but don't get complacent. Points are the ultimate goal. Elliott grabs the 1st down, and they'll take him down for the loss. Come on, get your head in the game. You got to figure this out before they do. This time, Jackson's going to throw it. And Jackson gets hot, and there goes the ball. You don't have to be quick, but you better be effective. They missed out. Don't copy them. Clean sheet up down. Prescott on 1st and 10. And his first hookup with Tyreek Hill. Defense just lets him move the ball across the 50 and into their territory. Record breakers moving the ball like this keeps their OC happy and the defense upset. Clean sheet up down. Prescott on 1st and 10. A diving grab. I think he got that. Yeah. And now he'll tuck and run. Not bad. Decent gain on 1st. More is always better, but that play went in the right direction. Dak Prescott going with some play action this time. This catch is just out of bounds. Nearly a turnover. I see a few extra DBs on this 3rd down play. Fundamentals are thinking pass. Dak throwing on 3rd down. He'll find McCaffrey open right side, complete. He was just about to eat up some big yards until Bobby Wagner got to him. Kicking on 4th. Not happening. It can't happen. Let that factor into your red zone strategy. Oh, and this one is incomplete. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result on your 1st down call. Find something that works. First run, CMC. Jamal Adams there to bring him down. This makes it manageable. So what you thinking? Pass or run for it? Now Dak. Sliding right. Caught by. Start the celebration, y'all. It's a record breaker. Yesterday, I was just driving.
Biggie, honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadidi. He only 2 times from the he out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These know ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm bad. Stop it, cause it ain't no eck in it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue. I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me talk from a sip that we when I get to me. My check don't discriminate. Still take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I I just be having my way. Only come out with a pay till I say. Heard you wanna be, but don't got no guilt. Brag on no petty. Stop talking that on your hip. You ain't gonna rip it up, pop it. I'm thinking like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin.
The fundamentals.
Bossy predicament. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad off the ditty. He only two times from the he out like a light, call him Ricky.
Oh, man. You got a real superstar receiver lining up for you now.
It ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary dead.
Derwin James dominates games.
They do not come for me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you come in if you're under me. I'm with it in Rex involved.
Don't let the size of the receiver have you think it's automatic. Tyrann Mathieu disagrees. Let's go. The fundamentals versus GNP.
Yeah. Hello.
Welcome to Superstar KO. It's real simple. One drive from your 25 to score. Oh yeah, no kicking. You got this, right? It's the first play of the game. Are you gonna play it safe or take a big risk to see if you catch the defense off guard? 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And his first hookup with Mike Evans. That's the kind of play KO fans love. He crosses over to the defensive side of the field. Sign me up for any and every game where we see plays like this on the regular. First and 10. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact to force the drop. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. GNP returning to the air on 2nd and 10. Over them, taking that pigskin to Broadway, and they won't catch it. Touchdown, GNP. It appears they're going to throw for it. It's complete. They stop him short, and this will stay a 6-0 ball game. A TD +2 is your automatic invite to the KO stage. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Wide open to Allen. Man, defense, y'all better step up. And he is into the end zone for a fundamental touchdown. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone. They're up by 2, taking the win. It's the fundamentals.
game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun,
I ain't think it was possible to have size, power, speed, and agility combined. But Derrick Henry made me a believer.
Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished. Put me in the game. Put me in the game.
All right, fundamentals against the fundamentals.
All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
She did it again. A few more tricks, and this time she bought friends.
You passed your first test, so you get rewarded with a round 2 matchup. Superstar KO is underway. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. It's intercepted. Might as well be throwing it towards I-4 with that kind of traffic. They got it. It's... Show them how to step up and make the most of the moment. It's Superstar KO. Don't cave under pressure. How nice of the defense to give you more field to work with. A loss. Back to your 24. You really don't want any negative plays, but it could have been worse. Looks to throw on 2nd down. Juju's in traffic. They pick him off. That pass is... What y'all know about expanding end zones? Don't worry, because you're about to find out in this tug-of-war match. They'll throw from the 50. Fundamentals say not this time. Incomplete.
So let the rhythm hit him. Just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. You turn it up. Up. A little louder, turn it up. Up. A little louder, turn it up.
They'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Pass Henry out to the right. Come make way for the king. Keeping it right. Derrick Henry is across. Touchdown, Fundamentals. Fundamentals getting it done. Bound for the 3rd round.
energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me.
Winners don't sleep, so you better not sleep, O-line. Chris Jones is talking to you.
Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency.
It's GNP Fundamentals.
All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties.
Whatever you doing, it's working. Allow me to welcome you to round 3 of Superstar KO. Offense is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin strap and let's go. 1st and 10, he'll throw it. Somebody was amped up to go, just couldn't connect on the throw. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result on your 1st down call. Find something that works. Now they run to the left side, rolling right, and the fullback makes the catch. You have a high probability rate of converting for 1st down after that play. That's how you do it. 1st run, Derrick Henry. First and 10, he'll throw it. Tight window for Allen, and it's picked off. Forgot something? It's... Only you can mess this up right now. They had their chance already, and blew it. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10, rolling to his left. Lamar Jackson dropping downfield. Hurry up and don't let him regroup. This is an ideal location on the field to take a shot. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Now he's forced out the pocket. This one complete to the fullback out the backfield. Defense can't pull him off his feet until he's close to the red zone. First down, going to the ground. And he finally gets taken to the turf at the 10-yard line. KO fans trying to get up out of those seats. Let the folks at home hear you. Tests get a little harder once you get inside that 10. It's less room for mistakes. This is caught. I'd run something quick after that last game. You might catch the defense off guard. First down, going to the ground, and he's gonna be brought down. Lamar looking to throw on 3rd and short. Their name says ground and pound, but they love to throw it too, especially for touchdowns. Fundamental stopped in the third, but you know we'll see him again.
Consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot.
My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving. I get the chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee, one shot movie, that's all you need.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and themselves. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away. That's That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another run with Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Quick slant here to Smith. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll run with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Going for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Miles Sanders. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first last thing a coach tells his defense, don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first intercept. There he goes, right side. He's at the 40, 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. Room here to run. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 34 yards to gain that time. Another 1st down. Now back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Rolling to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop, it looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll drop to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On first down, Hurts. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping him. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now Sanders. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
First down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. And that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 27 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back to throw now on first down. And Hurts is intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. They'll come out throwing here on first down, escaping the pressure right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble of first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
19.
They'll set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run at Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick-6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick-6?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate.
Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bad kitchen. I'm liberal.